A lot of volatility, but unfortunately no opportunity. Very welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at end of session for London and New York, 20th July on a Thursday. And what a price action. So today we had a lot of volatility, but really few opportunities. In fact, no opportunity to enter. So it's a little bit, if you've been waiting on your charts to get that perfect opportunity, it did not happen. And it'll test your resolve, and it'll test your patience, and it'll test your mindset to stick to your plan and not get any FOMOs or jump in or start questioning your plans or start questioning your strategy. It will test you today. So let's look at it. What happened? So on the 4H, as we've been talking about, big impulse. We had a very nice pullback. We were anticipating a pullback, and we did get a very nice pullback. And now we are in the discount. So as of right now, we are in the discount range of the 4H. So this could be the formation of the lower high for another push up, or if the 4H breaks, then if the structure breaks over here, the swing structure on 4H, meaning it's a chalk on daily, we could be looking for a deeper pullback. But for intraday, let's continue with the 4H. So we came in at about 19 right here, this time frame. Not really going on much over here. We had a 4H zone here. We had a 4H boss at that point, 1H boss at that time. And then we had a nice 4H zone here, which also got swept. So let's look at 1H. What do we see here? So early in the morning, when I came in, it was around here. So we had a boss, the price was coming in, and then we had another sort of internal break of structure, and then this was one demand zone that I had marked out as the price was developing. I was looking at these 1H zone embedded into a 4H POI. I had also marked in a 15-minute long time back. But to see if there's going to be any reaction. We had a very slight reaction. It pulled up inside to this POI, which I had marked, and boom, CPI hit, and there was absolutely no trading opportunity at this from then on. So if I were to look at this on a 15-minute chart, price pulled up nicely into it, but again, this massive candle kind of killed the day for us. Because there was no pullback, there was literally nothing. Otherwise, we could have had a nice entry on this extreme candle or this pivot candle or the extreme of this wick also, if there was a pullback and then it went, but unfortunately it did not. We had a break of structure. Let's go back to 1 hour. We had a 1H break of structure, and the price kept tanking and tanking. So we broke the 4H, 1H demand zones, and it came down all the way into some of the older zones that we had marked in the past. So the 4H low is still here. We are going into the discount of the 4H swing leg. We could see some pullback into some of the supplies, the zones that is created here. Price will tell us tomorrow or somewhere over here, and then continue pulling down because we have a very nice demand zone over here also, 1H nested within the 4H. So tomorrow price will tell us. But if I go back to 15-minute, let's say over here, and this after the news, right? So what happened here? There was literally no place to enter on the 15-minute. I mean, even if you were a 5-minute or 1-minute trader, there was no shift in order flow. The lows kept breaking and breaking and breaking. I had even marked some liquidity that it took out, hoping that we'll get a chalk and then I could get tagged in because there was a huge imbalance here. Nothing, right? It swept the POI. I even looked at to see if I could get an entry. We had a 5-minute possibility over here. But again, it did not make the entry plan, right? So it had another drop. And then I was looking for, and these orange lines over here that you see, it's a liquidity sweeping far back on the left-hand side, which took out some strong liquidity. So each one of these lows broke the highs, right? So this one also was responsible for all of these highs. So there is some strong liquidity below these. So I was mapping them out as we were as price was forming that it took out. So this was the last supply that took out all that liquidity, saw that supply fail, went back up. We had a 1H chalk also over here. So if I go back to 1H, we follow this over here. We had a 1H chalk, and then that gave us a fresh demand zone. Now I'm waiting with this alarm over here. And this could be early in the Frankfurt, before Frankfurt, or late Asian sessions when price comes back in. Maybe gives us some sort of an entry to pull back a little bit higher. And again, it could go back higher for a drop again here. So it could come back and pull up higher, and then we can see a deeper pullback, or this could be the start of the lower high formation for the 4H swing leg, and we can break structure on 4H moving onwards. If not, price comes in, breaks this, gives us a new fresh supply zone, and we break the structure, which means that we have a chalk on daily, and then we might be completely changing our trends, and the order flow would be completely bearish at that point in time. Okay, so really no opportunities. Again, really frustrating to see this happen, slowly creeping down. Nothing for us to get involved. A lot of volatility, but unfortunately no opportunity. All right, guys, we'll talk to you all tomorrow then. Bye-bye now.